Hey everybody, it's your boy Michael Short from Smokehouse Meats BBQ Catering. How y'all doing? Hope everything's alright with you. Haven't seen you in a while. Been a while since I put out a video, but today is something special that I'm going to show you. Today is March 4th, 2014. And what I'm going to do, because today is Fat Tuesday, and down in New Orleans it's raining and pouring right now, but they're having a good time anyway. So I thought to myself, why not put a gumbo together? Okay? So I'm going to show you a gumbo, a great recipe for a gumbo. Also though, what I'm also going to do is show you the method for putting it together, and then let you see it afterwards. So, today's Fat Tuesday, March 4th, 2014. Hang in there. Be right back. Alright, I'm back to show you the ingredients of what we're going to actually put into this seafood gumbo. So what we have here is our andouille sausage. Alright, then we have our bowl of shrimp. And this is about a pound of shrimp. Then we have our chicken. And these are chicken breasts. And then we have our crab legs. I'm going to take all of these products, all of these seafood products, and I'm going to actually put them on the grill and smoke them first. That's the smokehouse twist, y'all. So, to go with that though, we've got our seasonings, we've got our Old Bay, we've got our Cajun seasoning. For a little heat, we're going to put some cayenne pepper in there, a little seasonal, just for a little salt, some black pepper, and we've got some Worcestershire sauce and some hot sauce. Okay? Now, also, this is what our roux consists of. We got a cup of vegetable oil, a half a cup of flour, we've got onions, we've got green bell peppers, and we've got celery. And then for our garnish, of course, we've got the green pepper. Alright? Now, I've got my rice boiling over there, so it's going to be ready in a minute. I'm going to come back and put this stuff on the grill, show you what that looks like. Alright? And then from there, we're going to come back in and work on our roux. Okay. I've got my seafood and chicken seasoned and ready to rock and roll. These are the crab legs. These are the famous Smokehouse Meats BBQ Catering smoked crab legs. I'm using mesquite wood today, and we're going to go to the grill. Alright everybody, I'm outside. You can see the grill is smoking, ready to roll for that seafood. So I'm going to remove the top here. And again, I'm smoking with mesquite wood. And the first thing I'm going to do is take my seafood tray and put it on there. Okay, so on the smoker now I have my andouille, I have my chicken, and I have my shrimp smoking. Next, on the next grill layer is going to go the actual crab legs. Okay, what I'm doing now is pouring our vegetable oil into the skillet that I'm going to make my roux in, and it needs to be on a medium to low setting. Okay, and then from there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to slowly add in my flour, because I don't want it to burn. So I'm going to add it in very slowly. That wasn't so slow, kind of fell out there, but same thing. But the key to this, as I learned, is the fact that you have to keep whisking it. You got to keep moving it so that the flour doesn't burn. So I'm going to add in a little more. Okay. Eventually what we want to get to is a peanut butter color for this roux. Okay? So again, that's 1 cup of vegetable oil. Some people use canola oil. I use vegetable oil. And a 1/2 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. Okay? And again, the key is to keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the pan as you do this. Your heat needs to stay to the point where it's not boiling it all the way, but where it keeps the liquid agitated. Keep it moving. Add in a little more. As you can see, it's starting to turn a dark color, and that's exactly what we want. Some people stop stirring and just kind of let it boil. As a matter of fact, I was watching the Neelys today, and they were making something that had a roux in it, and she just let it sit at one point and just let it cook. I'm not that professional yet. I can't do that. I got to keep mine moving. So I poured in all the rest of the flour, and now it's just a matter of getting it to the consistency and the color that I need it to get to. So hang in there, and when you come back, it's going to be all done. And we're going to add our Holy Trinity to that. Okay, so as you can see, the color of this is just about peanut butter color. So I'm going to turn my heat down just a little more so it's not burning, and now I'm going to add my Holy Trinity. If you take a look at that, that's almost a perfect color roux right there. Okay, so we're going to now add our Holy Trinity. And that Holy Trinity is onions, bell peppers, and celery. Now what's going to happen is this roux is going to thicken up. Anybody that's made roux knows that once you get the veggies in there, it starts thickening. So you have to, again, keep stirring. Okay, see that? It takes up most of the moisture, the flour. Okay, so what you can't see next to me is I have a steaming pot of chicken stock or chicken broth, whichever one you want to use. In this case, I'm using chicken broth. Okay, so as this starts to thicken up, I'm going to actually add some of this chicken broth to this mixture. And you need to make sure that it's steaming, because you don't want to add cold chicken broth to a hot dish, because it'll separate the oil in the dish from the actual chicken broth or the water that's in the chicken broth. Okay, so remember, it has to be steaming when you put it in there. So again, we're just stirring up. Look at that. That smells great. Now we're going to add some seasonings to it real quick. We're going to add a little hot sauce. Okay. We're going to add some Worcestershire, about a half a teaspoon of each one of these. We're going to add a little Cajun seasoning. Okay. We're going to give that a little stir. Get all that flavor married together real good. Alright, keep the heat at a relatively medium heat. Again, you don't want to turn it up too high. Because another thing you're trying to do with these vegetables is you're trying to actually get them soft or translucent to a point as well. Because when you eat your gumbo, it really shouldn't be all that crunchy. Okay? So now as you can see, that's starting to thicken up a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is add a little chicken broth. Okay, just a little bit, enough to loosen it up. And notice the consistency changes again. Okay, it starts to thicken up even a little more. Alright, and this is why you want to continue to add chicken broth. Okay. Add a little more. Alright, so I'm going to continue to let this simmer. I'm going to add a little more of this, and then when we come back, what I'm going to be able to do is actually add my veggies, add my seafood to this dish, and it'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay, hang in there. Here we are at the very end. What we're doing now is adding all that smoked seafood that we had out there, with the exception of the crab. We're going to add all that smoked seafood to the pot now. Okay? And as you can see, the crab legs are done as well. Alright, beautiful smoked, great mesquite flavor. We'll put those to the side. Okay? Now we're going to mix all this up. And we got a little more chicken broth that we're going to add into it to just thicken it up just a little more. I mean, to help loosen it up a little more. Can't talk today, folks. It's got the smoked chicken in there. It's got the smoked shrimp in there. It's got the smoked andouille in there, or andouille, however you want to pronounce it. Alright. Got a little more chicken broth stack in there. Remember, always add hot chicken broth, steamy. Now, I'm going to take this concoction that you see here, alright, and it needs to cook down or simmer a little more. But here's the twist to it. It's going on the grill. Open face on the grill to smoke for the next 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Okay, folks, 20 minutes to 30 minutes to finish it all off. Last of my stock. Ah, that looks good. Wait till you see the end of it, folks. Alright, folks, here we are. I've already taken the liberty to put it on the grill. It's been smoking for about 20 to 30 minutes, and it's actually ready to come off. Take a look at that. That smoke just adds extra flavor to it that you would not believe. So this really enhances the flavor profile. And again, I'm using mesquite, but certainly use what you like. I think hickory might be a little too heavy for it, but that's going to be up to you. But take a look at that. Gumbo, smokehouse style. Okay, there you go. I've got the gumbo all together, and I've got the Cajun smoked crab legs with it, along with a cheddar biscuit. And that's the presentation. Smokehouse Meats Catering. www.smokehousemeats.webstarts.com. 720-436-3567.